is my tutorial for a beach glitter tumbler with mermaid tail handle. I have already prepped my tumbler with a 60 grit sanding block and color shot spray paint. Now I am ready to apply my glitter using the epoxy method. I am using more epoxy than normal for this glitter application because I'll be layering my glitters to get the sunset beach look that I want. To help, I'll be showing each glitter color as I use it so you can see what I mean. We'll be using a lot of glitter this week, fam, especially since my last 2 tutorials were for menfolk and I didn't use any glitter. Your girl was going through with withdrawals. As usual, feel free to apply your glitter any way you like. This is just how I love to do it to get a nice clean gradient or ombre with my colors. Let this layer cure, then we'll be ready for our first coat of epoxy. If you have been with me for any amount of time and have seen any of my other beach tumbler videos, you know that I love to add some extra depth of color by adding inks to my epoxy, and this time will be no different. While the epoxy is still wet, I decided to give my night sky some extra sparkle with Celestial to give it the look of a starry night sky. Now, this is another step that you can absolutely not skip. Add that extra sparkle, fam, okay? Do it. Do it. Let this layer cure, then we'll be ready for our second coat of epoxy, and using the leftover epoxy, we're going to be adding some dusky clouds and our waves. Now, if you're not comfortable adding the clouds, feel free to skip that step. That's absolutely fine. Your tumbler will be gorgeous without clouds, but definitely add some waves. Add as many or as little as you like. For my clouds, I'm going to be using my gloved finger, but for my waves, I'm going to be using my stir stick. I kind of angle my stir stick to kind of get the wavy look, for lack of a better word, the wavy look of my waves. Let cure, then we'll be ready to add our mermaid vinyl. And because we'll have at least 2 coats of epoxy on our tumbler at this point, I'm going to go ahead and clean the rim of my tumbler. Now, the vinyl itself that we're going to be using is supposed to be shells in the shape of scales, but of course it screams mermaid because look at it. Look at it. This design is actually a redesign of a tumbler we made last year using the same exact vinyl. I loved it so much, I wanted to use it again, but in a different way. I will be cutting along the line of scales and placing a strip at the top and bottom of the tumbler. Feel free to use as little or as much vinyl as you like. When it comes to the end of the strip, cut along the lines of the scale to help conceal that seam. After doing the top, I went ahead and I did the bottom off camera. Now I'll be ready to prep the mermaid tail. If you guys have not seen these mermaid tails from Dimensional Drinks, where have you been? They are amazing and perfect for adding a handle to all your beachy themed tumblers. To make the fin portion flap or wrap around the tumbler flap. I'm going to be taking the heat gun to warm it up until it's nice and floppy. I will then immediately press the fin to the tumbler and use a towel to press down. The fin will be hot, so please be careful and be sure you use something to protect your hand. Hold it in place until it starts to cool down a bit, about 30 seconds or so, and then it will be ready to go. I went with blues for the base coat for my mermaid tail, but I kind of wish I added a coral to the fin to add a pop of complementary color. But, you know, oh well. Next time. I did add some coral glitter, but I think it would have popped more if I had the base coat of the coral as well. To glitter, I'm going to be using the Tack It method using Southern Belle Glitters foil glue and PDB glitters. But feel free to decorate your mermaid tail however you like. Have fun with it. These are so much fun to decorate. When you are finished glittering / decorating, go ahead and seal it with a coat of UV resin and then use UV resin to apply it to the tumbler. This is just one way to apply the mermaid tail. You can also apply it straight onto wet epoxy like we did with our paintbrush tutorial, or if you have another way that you want to try or that you have done in the past, feel free to do whatever is comfortable for you. When you are finished attaching your mermaid tail handle, you can leave it as is, which is absolutely fine, or you can be extra and add seashells or rhinestones. So many possibilities. Have fun with it. I went ahead and added a quote, and now I'm ready for another coat of epoxy to really seal my handle to the tumbler. And of course, I'll be adding some extra glitter because we just do that. We're extra here, okay? We're extra. I sealed with a final coat of epoxy so it was nice and smooth, and now the tumbler itself is now done and we can decorate the bottom. For the bottom, I kept it simple and used the seashell mermaid vinyl and glitter, and I also added my signature. Seriously, y'all, how cute is this? How cute is this? Can you imagine chilling on the beach with a nice cold drink in your super cute mermaid tumbler? Man, perfect for summer. Perfect. That's it, guys. A huge thank you to all of my mentorship and channel members. Your support means the absolute world to me. Thank you so much. Have fun making your beachy themed mermaid tail tumbler designs, and I'll see you again next time.